Welcome to Numa Farms and Nursery in Plant City. We grow moringa trees, and we have a special 10 free moringa trees with each starter kit. And we're also making moringa seed oil from the local moringa seeds. It's super fresh, it's very good for you, antioxidant, monosaturated fat, it's really great for the heart, and it comes from moringa seeds. And moringa seeds can be found inside the drumsticks. The drumsticks can be eaten fresh or dried, and when they're dried, you can then take the seeds, plant them to grow new trees, or press them to make moringa seed oil. Moringa oleifera, PKM1, all organically grown, cold pressed right here in Tampa Bay, Florida. We love the moringa seeds. Here we are making some moringa seed oil. We've been growing moringa trees in the Tampa Bay area for several years now, harvesting local trees that have been producing drumsticks for many years. They're super rich in antioxidants, vitamins, minerals, trace elements, mineral salts. And look at these beautiful drumsticks. You can eat them fresh right off the tree when they're young, or just let them get big and plump, and then you can dry them, and then you'll get mature seeds from them. They're high producing trees, they're pollinated, the flowers are completely edible and safe to the local wildlife of bees. When they're pollinated, they produce these little stringy beans which are eaten fresh and green, but the flowers are also consumed by themselves. Look at like an orchid. And they're very, very good for you. You can put them in teas, dry them as a garnish. Moringa love. Enjoy the moringa flowers. We separate the greens during harvests and have the drumsticks drying out in the sun while the greens are drying inside, so that way we can press them to make fresh moringa seed oil. Greetings and welcome to Numa Farms and Nursery in Plant City. I'm Kendrick. I'd love to talk to you today about the moringa seed oil specifically. It's a marvelous miracle of nature and we love it. It's so amazing. Look at this golden elixir. This is moringa seed oil. The most valuable part of the entire moringa tree is the oil that it produces. Now, the type of moringa that we grow is called Moringa oleifera. It's also oleifera. It's Latin. Oleifera is also another way of saying it. Is if you break that word down into ole is oil and ifera or ifera is producing. So just in the name itself, Moringa oleifera, it produces oil. And it produces oil from the seeds that it grows in these most marvelous drumsticks. It's the seed pod. And this is where the vegetable that's actually the most valuable part of the whole tree grows, and where the oil comes from is by pressing the seeds. And I have some seeds here so I can show you. These are the seeds. Oops, dropped one. Those are the seeds there, and they're completely edible. Super tangy. Now, moringa seed oil can be pressed, and we press it right here, homemade, right here at the farm with a cold press machine, where we'll take tens of thousands of moringa seeds to make just a little bit of oil. So that's why it's so valuable. It's used on the skin, the hair, the nails, creaky bones and creaky doors. It's anti-inflammatory. It's full of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. It can be used on the skin topically or even ingested. We have a customer actually, she purchases 30 drams a month and she'll drink 1 dram a day. And this is a dram, it's about 4 milliliters. And there's several servings within this. You can just take a few drips under the tongue. You can rub it on your temples to alleviate pressure in the head. It's very fast absorbing. It's very good for the lips. It's a moisturizer. So it can be used on the skin. It can be used totally for all kinds of things. It's anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial. It can be used in the ears for infections, eyes, say to help reduce the symptoms of cataracts, and also reverse some of the side effects of scarring. If you have any kind of scarring on your body, you can use Moringa seed oil. I had an open cut on my hand, used it like a regular healing agent, helped to speed up the healing process as well as reduce the scarring. Did I mention that it tastes good? It completely tastes amazing. Because of the high oleic acid content, that's the proteins that are in it, it actually tastes like peanut oil. And so do the seeds when I eat the seeds. And now if I was to drink water right now and after eating those seeds, the seeds would taste super sweet. But I just love that bitter, tangy in my mouth. It just gets me salivating. It gets me cleansing and detoxing. And you can just pour Moringa seed oil right over your salad. You can cook with it. It actually has a high smoke point, over 200 degrees Celsius, actually. You can fry vegetables using Moringa seed oil. It has very strong bonds. Molecular structure of Moringa seed oil is actually very, very well formed together. And they're super strong. So that's why it's so healthy for you in the body, and also why you can cook with it at a very high temperature. And that's why it still maintains its structure. I'm excited. I want to share with you all the benefits of the Moringa seed oil. Let's see what else we have here. It calms the nervous system. Maybe I need to go ahead and chug some seed oil. I'll go ahead and take some seed oil since we're talking. So true. So calming. I feel a lot better now. Vitamins A, C, and D. So many antioxidants, minerals, salts, beneficial salts. So you can drink this golden elixir, use it on your skin, your face, all different skin types. We're actually putting the seed oil into soaps, bath bombs, salves, and deodorants right here at Numa Farm. So thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go ahead and show you a few videos about how we make the homemade seed oil here at the farm, right here from local USA Moringa seeds, USDA certified PKM1, all organic. That was really, really good. So I feel so much better. Skin, hair, nail, cuts, bruises, creaky bones, creaky doors, eyes, ears, lips, exterior, anything on the face. And also just go ahead and drink it, ingest it. You can even brush your teeth with it. You can wash, gargle with it, what they call that, oil pooling with it. Use it in any kind of skin products, cosmetic products. And you'll find Moringa seed oil is an amazing, amazing oil that you can make right at home yourself by picking up even a simple cold press machine and just dropping seeds in, having your own oil every day. And let's see, eat it. It's good for wrinkles. It's anti-aging. So it's very good for the eyes, darkness under the eyes, toning, pimples. I could go on and on and on, but just wanted to say thanks again for watching. Like this video. If you would like to get some homemade Moringa seed oil from us, just click the link down below in the description and it'll take you to some of our sales where we have our shop and we're selling the Moringa seed oil super fresh directly to you. We have some made. We have plenty made right now. So thanks for watching and enjoy the process and learning about how to make Moringa seed oil. So we have the dried drumstick here, it's crispy, and inside are the nice dark mature seeds. Actually, inside each one of these seeds is where the oil comes from. But you see this paper? This paper is also used here at the farm. And this paper, we take this paper off, just sift it right off here, and we get a bunch of this paper together. And I'll put that in the blender with some water and some potato sugar. and then mixed that together, and then it passes through a screen and actually made this Moringa paper. So we're able to create other textiles and other industrial products with many different uses just by harvesting the drumsticks ourselves locally, making all these different layers of products on top of that, because we have the byproducts. But the oil is actually coming from the inside here, and if I crack this open, that's actually where the oil is. It's inside here, and this is the actual seed that grows into the tree. And so this is actually where the oil is. So you can eat this shell. This shell, I believe, is also what gives our oil a little bit of extra coloring, darker coloring, because sometimes oil companies will press Moringa seed oil without the shell and it comes really light, and people are asking, hey, why is my oil so light? It's because they only press it with this, not the shell on it. But inside here is 30% to 40% oil, and you can see just how oil rich these seeds are by pressing the oil directly out of the seed. And so that's where the oil lives, is inside there. And you can see just how oil rich it is. And that's what's being pressed inside the machine, and the oil is being cold pressed out of there. Yeah, that's why we love Moringa seeds to make oil. Hey, welcome to the MGC. This was yesterday's take. Lots of seed pods, drumsticks, baby, tons. We're so excited. These things are just full, massive. I love these drumsticks. Some of them are smaller and could be chopped up right away. Others, we're just gonna dry these babies out, and that way we can make seed oil. We got a lot of drumsticks, real nice fat ones, look pretty big. Lots of nice drumsticks. We're really excited to turn these drumsticks into oil. And that's what we do here at the MGC, is essentially get these drumsticks, get the seeds out of them. He produces really nice seeds, which we'll press. We'll press all of these drumsticks out, and they'll produce, maybe 100 of these. It takes a lot of drumsticks, a lot of seeds. We've got lots of seeds drying, constantly drying out seeds. And we've got just lots of seeds that we've already dried from last week. And so we'll probably press, not just these seeds, but these seeds here that we have now drying from our fresh drumsticks. And we're really happy to be able to provide this oil to people. They love it. We have a oil machine, just a tabletop oil machine, and it really makes this beautiful oil. That's why they call it Moringa oleifera. Ole is oil, ifera is producing. So these seeds are oil producing seeds. And we sell these on our website, and love providing fresh local drumsticks, Moringa drumsticks. Thanks for watching, and enjoy the holidays, enjoy the weekend. We'll be here just drying out these sticks. And hey, welcome back. We're at the MGC, Moringa Growers Co-op in St. Pete. And just wanted to share with you our prized Moringa drumsticks. These babies have been drying now in the sun for about 2 days. I'll bring them in at night and bring them back out. And so we've got a nice amount of seed pods. These are highly prized by Indians when they're fresh and green. Many cultures around the world use these drumsticks. We're drying them in the sun so that way they don't get any bacteria or mold. We found over the years that drying the seed pods in the sun, it's okay. We don't dry the greens in the sun. We only dry the seed pods in the sun. So we've got some nice, dark, mature, dried moringa seeds. We're going to use this to press in our tabletop machine to make some oil. But more importantly, we're going to be able to plant mostly all of these seeds to make new trees for the Tampa Bay area. And so this was last week's harvests, maybe between 10 trees or so. And then this is today. So today we had a really nice harvest off of 5 moringa trees that we planted 2 years ago in Ybor City. Some of them were already mature enough to where they were ready, popping off. That's when I told the owner of the property to give me a call when some of them start drying out. That way we don't lose any to the natural environment. Animals, pests, bugs, beetles, spiders. They all eat these too. And so we have a nice amount of seed pods that we're going to actually dry at the store in the sun. We've got a little bit of sun left in the day. We'll bring them in tonight. But this is just from today, off of 5 trees that were 2 years old. So abundance, living in abundance with the moringa tree. So it's last week's. They're already pretty much getting dried, turning brown. The seeds are gonna brown out inside. I can still feel some moisture in there. But we only dry the seed pods in the sun. We don't dry the greens in the sun. Thanks for watching. Catch up with us at the Moringa Growers Co-op. Visit our YouTube channel, Moringa Growers Co-op YouTube channel. And we're coming out with more videos. Thanks a lot. Greetings. We're peeping around the corner. I just want you to see how exciting this is when you peep around the corner and you see Miss Moringa. Wow. She's massive. Holy crap. Look at the thousands and thousands of seed pods. Look at this. We just came back from a harvest and we have lots of fresh drumsticks that we're going to be able to use not only to make Moringa seed oil, but to also provide to some of our customers as fresh. This is the most valuable part of the tree. It makes the oil because of the seeds that are inside. The seeds are 30 to 40% of oil. And I'll show you here just in a minute what I mean by that. But I wanted to show you all of the drumsticks that we harvest fresh in the neighborhood, local Tampa Bay area, and a lot of people like to cook these. This one's really big and plump. This one could have mature seeds in it, which we could press for oil. Something a little bit smaller like this one. This one's a little bit smaller. It's not as plump. Would be really, really great fresh like this as a soup. And Indians call it sambar, which really is just a tomato-based soup. So they'll call it drumstick sambar, or whatever may be the main ingredient in that tomato-based soup. But this is a traditional drumstick sambar in Indian cuisine. And so there's different sizes, or even like, say, little stringy ones, like don't even have any seeds yet forming inside. They're very, very tiny. These are just really stringy. Not so much meat inside to eat if cooked. Not as valuable as, say, like this next stage up. But then the most valuable are the ones that are just getting really big and plump that I could then dry out in the dry room and then grab those mature seeds for oil. Yeah, so we'll get these separated, get the greens washed up, dried up on the racks ASAP. So thanks for watching. Fresh harvested local moringa drumsticks for seed oil, homemade moringa seed oil. Greetings. We are at Numa Nursery and we're making moringa seed oil, and it's working very, very nicely now. We put a little planter's bulb inside there hooked up to a drill, and the drill is on a little bit of a switch there where I turn the trigger, and it's going at a good speed. It's a little bit fast, but it's doing exactly what we need it to do. It's feeding this automatically, constantly feeding it. Which pressurizes this chute, which then feeds the seeds constantly, and the oil is being forced back in this tube. This is like a little drill bit inside. And yeah, we got this oil press machine on eBay for like $400 a couple years ago, and actually have just been pressing oil by sitting here and pressing the oil. But now we have this automatic feeder, and she's doing great. The oil is just coming out. The cake's being constantly fed, and really nice oil. We're just gonna get this settled. It'll settle out over a week, and it'll be nice, clean, and clear, and crispy. Don't have an example out here, but you see my oils. Moringa seed oil. There's some cake. There's some seeds and some cake. We'll use that as fertilizer. Also make some compost tea with it. Yeah, I'm making moringa seed oil, and it's going automatic. Doing real well. Thanks so much for joining us, and you can pick up moringa seed oil from numanursery.com. Peace. Greetings, and we're back. Pressing moringa seeds to make oil. And we're coming to the end of our batch. This is all the seeds that we have left today. We gotta go harvest another tree. Our painter's auger is speeding up real fast. We find that at this RPM rotation, that it feeds this machine constantly. It's taking us about maybe an hour, maybe 2 hours to press a couple thousand seeds. And I think we have a pretty good amount of oil here. What we'll do is we'll let it sit and settle to where we can get something high quality as this. Unfiltered, raw, cold pressed. We literally just let it settle, and we just scoop off the top, and we end up getting this very high quality seed oil, unfiltered, raw, cold pressed, right here at Numa Nursery. And we literally just let it settle, and then we scoop from the top and let it settle. So we'll let this settle. It'll have some sediment at the bottom, but we'll let that settle, and over about a week time it gets to this quality without having to filter it or anything. And now we're shipping it out, and you can see the oil is coming right out of the machine. The seeds are coming to the end. Got a little painter's bulb there that's spinning, pushing them down, and just have a nice steady drip. Beautiful. Right out here at Numa Farms and Nursery, where you can see we're going lots and lots of moringa trees. It's beautiful. Sun's coming down. We just had our bonfire. Yeah. You can order Moringa Seed Oil actually on our website, numanursery.com, and we'll ship it expeditedly in the package. Yeah, thanks so much. We literally just got this oil machine on eBay for like $400 a couple years ago, and it's still cranking out. Now a whole new life. There's automatic seed press. Look at that. Tape's just running constantly. I'm able to talk to you, and I don't have to sit here and constantly feed this machine. Grateful for technology and just a little bit of ingenuity. Thanks so much for joining us. Keep in touch. Peace and love. Okay, greetings. Welcome. We have a little display here. I want to show you what happens after the machine. So we take the fresh seeds with the shell, and we actually press the seeds with the shell on it. A lot of places will dehull the shells first. I like the color of pressing the seeds with the shell. Also, I feel like there's more vitamins and minerals in the shell, and it gets pressed into the oil. But after the machine process, we get this really thick conglomerate of oil and really thick particles in there. What we'll do is we'll let the first settle. It'll settle first and turn into something like this with a settle. After that first settle, that stuff that's at the bottom, we call that scrub. So the very first settle is like the very first like coarse materials. And this is a coarse scrub from the very first settle. And this is something that you can rub on your body. It's very exfoliating, and it is not advised to use on the face. This is much more of a body scrub. And it's the crushed seeds from the very first settle of this process. After that first settle, we take the oil off the top, just like this, because it's settled. And then it turns into the second settle. So it settles again. So after this second time, after this settles the first time, we'll scoop from the top. But there's still particulates in it, and that is the second settle. So there's a second settle here. And that second settle, that stuff that's inside there, that's what we call the butter. So you mix that around, and that's a very fine edible spread and butter that you can put on your bread and toast, and also use on the face as a face scrub. So this butter is much more of the face scrub, and this stuff is actually really, really fine in there, and that's really the butter. And then after that settles again, then we scoop off the top, and then we're left with fresh golden elixir moringa seed oil, cold pressed, extra virgin, no fillers, no additives, and it's really unfiltered. Honestly, it's just settled, and that's why it maintains that golden dark color, is because not only do we press it with the seeds, but there's no other process other than just letting it settle. Now, sometimes after it settles here and we take it off and we put it in here, there's still a little bit of film at the bottom. So then we'll still have another layer in between here where there's still another process where it goes to the first one, it settles down. That first settling is the scrub. Then we scoop off the top and we put that in another jar, and that settles again. That's the butter, because that's super fine. Then we scoop that off and we put that in another one, and that settles once more with just a very, very little bit of fine cloudiness that sticks to the bottom. It just like gravitates to the bottom over about a couple days. And then we're left with, after we scoop off the top of that, we're left with the pure, clear oil at the bottom with no settlement. There's no settlement at the bottom at all. And so that's how we know that it's done. Cheers. Thanks for watching. And that's how we make homemade Moringa seed oil. Thanks so much for watching our most latest video about homemade Moringa seed oil. I'm an advocate for Moringa oleifera, growing it so you can get the drumsticks. The drumsticks hold the valuable seeds. The seeds hold the valuable oil. They're about 30 to 40% worth of oil. Look at this golden elixir. You can just get in there. I hope you enjoyed learning the process of growing Moringa trees to get the seeds, to get the oil. It's been a wonderful journey learning about the Moringa trees here in Florida. And we specialize in growing Moringa. If you'd like to get fresh Moringa seed oil from us at Numa Farms and Nursery, please just click the link below in the description. It'll take you right to our collection of Moringa seed oil sizes. Enjoy. Organic, fresh made, and local. We source the seeds from the Moringa Growers Co-op. Right now, everything's coming in from South Florida, some places in California, and even in Texas. So they're producing seeds, Moringa seeds, all over the country. And if you can grab some seeds from us, we also have those available too on the website. So organic Moringa seeds coming to you. I'm Kendrick Henry. Thanks so much for watching. Please like this video, share it with your friends. Until next time, enjoy and grab some homemade Moringa seed oil from us. Take care. Peace. We've had so much fun sharing with you all the benefits of the Moringa tree and the drumstick and the seeds, and especially the oil that we can press right from these drumsticks. I love hanging out in the trees. I get out here. I'm a tree climber, and Moringa is my office. So hang out with me sometime. Come to the Moringa farm in Plant City so we can talk about Moringa, drumsticks, oil, the benefits of this miraculous miracle tree that luckily grows well in the Tampa Bay area. Everything's local, fresh. We take the seeds and we get to plant them in our greenhouses. We're planting thousands and thousands of seeds, as well as pressing them to make the oil, so that way we can make more trees and more seeds to provide Moringa love. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, follow, and share. See you next time at the Numa Farms and Nursery YouTube channel.